Well, we've left Ullswater. We're now heading off to Scotland, and you've got the ubiquitous that everybody films, welcome to Scotland side. We're now about 2 hours from Loch Lomond, where we're going to be staying on the campsite in Luss. Welcome to Scotland. Faith Guoma. Well, we're making quite good times to Luss. Got about 90 miles to go, and we're starting to see some of the beauty of Scotland, like the rolling hills above. Hey. Well, we arrived here at the Luss campsite on our lovely lakeside, or loch side pitch, I should say. There we have Loch Lomond and some of the islands. Had a little bit of a debacle because they wanted to charge me 80 quid for 2 nights to launch the tiny little sib, when launching it means carrying it down there. So there was a bit of a discussion and we came to an agreement about that, so that's quite good. Yeah, so this is Luss campsite, and these are the loch side pictures, or waterside pictures. So we're on a little bit of a quest now, the petrol station up there, to get some petrol for the outboard. Doesn't lose much. Probably seems to think she's got to sniff and check everywhere out, never we. Yeah, lovely little campsite. But they didn't try to charge you 80 quid to launch a sib for, or have a boat on site for 2 nights. Boat that's rolled up in a trailer or in a motorhome. So be aware of that if you come here. When you buy petrol in a can, we've just had quite a walk to get the petrol, and that can costs £9. Can full, not the can, costs £9 and 2 pence. There's more than a gallon in there, admittedly, but not much. Makes you think. So we've waken up here on Luss campsite at Loch Lomond. It's a lovely calm day. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and the loch is totally calm. And what an amazing place we've got down there just to launch the Honwave. A few more motorhomes turned up overnight, but this is where we are, and the day is now breaking. Don't know if there'll be any rain, hopefully not, but this is a lovely sight, despite their attitude on boats, which I think I'll write to them, see if they can revise for blow up, roll up boats. Shickery. Alright, day 4 on the Northern Adventure. We're now, as you know, in Lomond. I just thought I'd show you the lovely view of the glassy lake from the motorhome. Loch, she's right. As if I care. I don't care, Daddy. Boys are just finishing breakfast, so now we've got to do the big, get all the boat stuff from there down there and blow it up, which is a hassle, but like all things, you just do it and you get to enjoy going out there, which is quite incredible. I've never seen it that glassy. Twin itty-wits on the go. The beauty of those electric pumps, and we found the itty-wits very good. There are other ones. You just set them going and leave them going. Not too noisy really. Look at that. Glassy smooth loch. actually takes us 3/4 to an hour to get this state to leave, so it's a bit of faff, but like I said, you get out what you put in, and that's where we're stopping. So off for a little jaunt, we'll come back later for a little stink. Right, out on the loch, and it's interesting, without the little stink, the Tohatsu on the flat, we're at 13, can we do 13.5? No, 13.3 knots. Luss from the water. It's interesting how the loch varies in depth, because we were 100 odd foot over there and now we're 12 if you go around this way. So if you've got a big craft, make sure you have your depth finder or some sort of chart. My chart doesn't extend to the lochs. It's a bit chilly, it's not freezing, at least it's not raining. See, now the depth has gone to 27. Good. Without the dog, you look how fast he accelerates.
That's the way to the island.
Sure? I'll do it. Her indoors reckons she knows the way to where we're going, which is Inchconnachan. Think of that way. Nice little comfy little boatyards over there. Never have I seen the loch personally, not that I've been here a lot, this smooth. Well, that's the place we usually beach. Quite how that boat got up there, God only knows. That is most odd, how a boat would finish up there. Yeah, that's not mud, is it? If you want to go in, it's fine.
To have a look over.
Yeah, we're scoping places to go and bring the wood cooker and then cook our food for later when we get the sting. This person knows no fear, he's paddleboarded all this way. We've got paddleboarders, us in this sib, and I've got boats like that. It's absolutely gorgeous today, pretty the sun in out, that's all. Here we have a couple of Jevons enjoying the day. Still 11 foot, so the beauty of these little sibs, you can just switch off or drift in or row. Right, we've rocked up here in the old Honwave, and there's our indoors. This is where we're going to have a little bit of lunch. Beauty is there's absolutely no wind today. We're not going to have lunch here yet though, because we were just scoping it out, and then we'll go and get the little stink and bring her across. But as Owen Dawes has to hold little stink quite a bit, we thought we would scope it out, leaving the stink asleep in the motorhome. Such a lovely place for boating, in a small boat or big boat. I think Jevon has come to see us a bit close, and the old saying we say in Suffolk is, be careful, they can break your arm. There's a little DJI Mini 2 for this job. Yeah. There she is for the pose shot, Owen Dawes. Say something, Owen Dawes.
Very doors.
Arse. pick up the little stink and the food. Right, we've come back to the van, which is the ideal position here. Poppy looks, she's all keen, look. And she sees the boat, she won't be. So we're going to launch again, head back to that little line we were on with our stoves and do a cook up for lunch. We now have our keenest boater on board, the Stinker, following our track on the little dog.
Have you got a lighter?
Yes.
This is what he's always wanted to do.
Cook up
Boys
on some-
and fire and cooking and survival.
We're also going to try the Oahu stove. That one was one boot. That one was about £12 or £14 off eBay, and that one was about £14 off Amazon. So that's a little rocket stove. And we're actually finding some cones which are ideal. Let's see how it goes. Look at them. Perfect. She's happy. So that is gasifying beautifully now with the fir cones, if you can see. It's a bit unstable though, but it's working well. And that's what we're going to cook on, so it's more stable. Right, we're going to put a cup of tea on that now. It's all experimental and easy to catch on fire. What do you say, Poppy? I want the sausage. Let's start to cook. What a place to be cooking your dinner. So I should have set up the sat down wind, of course. But there is any wind. But it's all good. All good. Seems to be working. Got wild garlic in there that she gathered the other day. And the gasifying stove seems to be gasifying, but when it stops, my God, is that smoky. Only thing is, our indoors forgot to bring cups, so we're drinking the cider. We're going to cut that and make a cup. That won't cut your lip, but we're trying to think. What do you think, Poppy? Yes. Right, we're now going to put some rice in gently. I think this is cooked rice, but it is cooked. I'll do for now. What used to be called Uncle Ben's is now in the grit. Now turn it around. It's now called. Oh, it is Uncle Ben's. That must be an old one. In goes the egg. Don't really know what this is called. Slop of doodle dough, I think. And here comes Jevon, and you never none. As long as that bloke not weird either. What people need and understand by dead slow, do you? Never mind. This is called How Not to Cut Your Lip. When the Owen doors forgot the coffee cups, so we've made it out of the cider tins. Don't cut your lip. Shekwy. So here we go, Owen doors drinking out of the jagged edged cup. What do you reckon to that?
Well, I've had easier cups.
But it's a bit jagged. Poppy's hiding because she's a criminal. She's on the island and she went on the grass, so she's criminal. Well, that's all the eating done and tidied up, left no trace. Unlike people here with a campfire. Then we're going to go and have a little explore some of the other islands now. Still a lovely day. The little Wanda Poppy's little stink is heading away as far from the boat as she can, we think. Pulling because she doesn't realise she's on an island. And thinks, well, I'll get away from that boat and they won't notice it. Yeah, like that's going to work. It's never worked before. It's not going to work this time. We were going to bring our tent and have a little wild camp tonight. And it would have been good, it would have been fine. We've got such a lovely place in the motorhome where we paid 34 quid for, and we'd just be leaving that so we can sit there and enjoy the loch just the same. Look at that view. The wind's kept away and I think it's actually warmed up. Loads of canoeists come across here. What do you reckon now indoors?
Beautiful here.
Suspect that chap's moored up for the night. He's nosed it in quite close. I think it's probably wise if I don't get on this swing. I really do. So there we are, all tidied up, so we're leaving no trace apart from this little brown dog, because she says she don't want to go in the boat, so we're leaving her here. So if you want a little brown dog in a pink outfit, come to this island and you'll find her.
Oh.
What? She says she's not leaving her. Right, heading back now, outside your zone.
He's having a little go on his own, rowing out first before putting the engine on and having a speed. Probably go a lot faster without me and the dog in there. Off he goes. Well, it's not that fast really, but goodness, that front's up without me in it.
Right, we're going to go for a lightweight, see how she goes with no stuff, just me and her indoors. over here and have a look, and then we'll go back. It's deep here, 230 foot.